Grand Rising. We back with another one, man. We're not gonna waste no more time. We're not gonna waste no time. Man discovers his girlfriend's horrific crime. Let's get into it.
Thought I was going to the vet. That camera captured her.
Did you see the video?
It made me sick to my stomach. She's not the person you thought she was if she's doing this to the dog.
What's going on here?
It was a warm spring day in Tampa, Florida, when the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office responded to a disturbing 911 call. The caller claims to have video evidence of a family's beloved 9-year-old Siberian Husky, Maya, being subjected to unimaginable cruelty. Little did they know this video would become the key to uncovering a pattern of hidden violence far more extensive than anyone could have imagined. Most of the following footage has never been seen before. As officers rush to the scene, they're immediately greeted by Kimberly, who is the owner of the house and the pet.
Who all's inside?
Oh my God. That's my son's girlfriend. Who's my
The footage here is censored for privacy purposes, but Officer Orndorff's police report states that he follows Kimberly into the residence and discovers a truly disheartening scene. Inside, they find the dog Maya lying almost impaired on the floor. Upon examination, it is discovered that she has a laceration on her forehead, one dilated pupil, and is...
Yeah, one, we gonna start with saying Shorty needs her ass handed to her. Like she needs that ass whooped. I mean, damn near more than whooped, bro. What is...
Is extremely sensitive to touch across her head and back. Kimberly informs the officer that Maya started showing multiple unexplainable injuries after her son's girlfriend Elizabeth moved in with them in August 2022.
What'd he say?
Kimberly informs the officer that Maya started showing multiple unexplainable injuries after her son's girlfriend Elizabeth moved in with them in August 2022. Kimberly shows Officer Orndorff the footage she captured of Elizabeth violently attacking Maya. The video evidence is so disturbing that the officer turns the phone off after watching only for a few seconds and places Elizabeth under arrest.
Can I have somebody call my boyfriend, please?
Bitch, fuck your boyfriend.
I'm 21.
You can call whoever from the jail.
I don't know his phone number. I use
that's too
everything
bad,
on
Laurel.
speed dial.
Sorry. Actually, yeah, it is this side.
The severity of her actions seemed to escape her entirely as she has other concerns on her mind.
What the fuck?
If I am released, do you know what time I would be released?
You're not being released.
Tomorrow.
I don't
Fuck
know
your
how to see.
testing.
After placing Elizabeth in the back of the patrol vehicle, Officer Worster and Officer Galarza arrived to aid in the investigation. The violence that the dog endured is not lost on them, but the full extent of this atrocity is yet to be seen.
Dog
I
okay?
wouldn't even...
Dog was going to the vet. He got hit in the head repeatedly with a mallet.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
What, they don't know what vet they're going to?
Yeah, Baycrest right here. Do you want to do me a favor?
What's up?
Could you follow her over there and
See what's wrong?
see what's wrong and get the medical records? Because this is not the first time it's happened, but she installed cameras to catch it because the dog started having head injuries with no explanation.
Ridiculous, man. What's wrong with people?
Based on the medical records, Maya's first unexplained injury occurred that month on August 26th with a torn toenail. The vet notes that this initially doesn't seem suspicious, as it could have been caused by playing. However, concerns begin to grow as time passes. Maya returns 6 months later on February 2nd with another torn toenail, and her injuries only escalate from there. In March, she returns with a fresh puncture wound on her head.
Bro, this
and another
bitch is
broken
fucking
toenail.
weird.
At this point, the vet brings up the possibility of violence in the household to Kimberly. Officer Orndorff returns to Elizabeth to read her Miranda rights, but her focus is directed elsewhere.
I'm not going to be able to make an impact on my exam, obviously.
I want to...
If your exam is today, no.
No, my exam is tomorrow. I have testing all week.
You could bond out.
Slap that
You're going to
bitch.
have a bond.
As of right now, I don't know if she's pressing charges. I assume so.
Okay, well, before we continue, I just need to know, are you willing to answer questions or make a statement without an attorney being present?
I'd rather have an attorney be present.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so
Yeah,
you share
fair
that
enough,
bedroom
bitch.
with
We don't
your
want to hear
boyfriend?
nothing you got to say. Ho.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to...
It's the
It's
portion
in the
of the room.
Okay.
You wanted me to get it out once it locks up.
Okay. Well, I have to get a waiver of search, otherwise I'm going to write a search warrant.
Okay.
The only thing I am going to ask you is if you would consent to a search of your bedroom to retrieve the mallet. That's all I'm looking for.
Mallet's behind the door.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm not asking you to answer anything. Just yes or no. Do you consent to a search of the room to retrieve the mallet?
We don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. Bye.
On April 6th, 8 months after Elizabeth moved in, Maya returns with a laceration on her head so deep that it extends to the skull and requires 6 stitches. Then, a week later, Maya returns limping as the vet notes she has decreased extension of her neck and pain in the scapular region on the left side. This is when he recommends setting up a camera at home to capture the suspected assaults. Before continuing his investigation, Officer Orndorff sits in the vehicle with Elizabeth to work on his computer, and what she says in her defense is nothing short of appalling.
Yes, ma'am.
Their dog.
I wouldn't even say ma'am. I was like, what?
She told me that if I pressed charges against her, she was going to have here. She told me that if I pressed charges against her, she was going to have her son break up with me.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I can't talk to you without an attorney present because you said you wanted an attorney, okay? So I can't talk to you about any of this anymore.
Hey guys, did you know some drivers are ditching their car insurance and they're doing this?
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even be cussing like this on YouTube, but she got me pissed off.
Worster attempts to help Maya into the vehicle to bring her to the vet's clinic. She quickly revolts in response. There's no telling the full extent of the damage done to her body, but what investigators uncover later will paint a harrowing picture. Soon, an animal control unit officer arrives on the scene, stepping in to help Maya into the vehicle.
Man, that dog is used to getting into that car and going to the vet.
I'm going to help you get into the car. Okay. So come down a second. Oh, yeah, she's heard all. Well, he's seen the video.
She got that dog too nice. Man, my dog like mine. Man, eat that motherfucker up. Eat her, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Eat her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, I'm gonna talk to my dog. Wait till I put this camera up. We're gonna get this evidence. Then you gonna eat her ass. You can eat her.
Okay, so she doesn't bite us. All right. I'll get you into the vehicle. One of us is gonna likely go with you. Yes.
Nah, fuck that evidence, nigga. I ain't gonna
While
let
they
you
wait
hit my
for help,
fucking dog.
Kimberly raises concerns about the consequences of Elizabeth's actions.
This is like, regardless if I press charges.
She's going to jail no matter what.
She's under arrest, ma'am.
Look, I'm saying, my son's like, well, you gotta not press charges. He don't know the whole story yet.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no. There's no, we're beyond that.
You saw that video.
There is,
Fuck that.
you can't make that decision for the dog.
No, but I'm saying you saw that video.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just, yeah.
When I first seen this, I thought she was like looking for her dog and she found it. No,
Yeah, when it comes to children and animals,
But when she said that
you don't have the
she
choice to
found
not
out yesterday,
press charges.
it's so, like, her parents might show up and cause a huge scene, then I'm just gonna call y'all again, right?
You call us?
Okay.
Call us, yeah? How long has she been living here with you guys?
Too damn long. 9 months.
Might have to figure something out with that too.
Oh, no, she's not coming back. No, I mean, she moved in August. 2 weeks later, I was in the hospital with GI bleeding. I'm healthy. And then September was the hurricane. October, I was back in the hospital again. And the next thing you know, her toenails, she pulled a toenail out. Dogs don't just pull those out. She's had 4 toenails pulled out.
That's ridiculous.
She was
On the
torturing
other
the
hand,
fucking
Officer
dog, bro.
Orndorff takes the opportunity to fill in the animal control officers with the case details.
God, I don't have a muzzle.
Oh, that's okay. So what happened is, this is Mom. Mom lives here with her adult son. Adult son's girlfriend, who's also an adult, lives here as well. The girlfriend doesn't like the dog. Today she put a leash around its neck, was pulling it tight, and then repeatedly hit the dog in the head with a rubber mallet. On video.
The officer's face says it all. Now that Maya has the assistance she needs, officers move to retrieve the mallet from the house.
She's nice.
That's
Just
okay. I'll put the muzzle on. I don't have a muzzle. Oh.
Ma'am, I'm going to go inside and get the mallet if that's okay.
Yeah, I already locked the door though. Hold on.
She locked the door, so.
Yes. Maya. It's alright, Maya. It's okay, girl.
You don't want to accidentally bite us, that's all.
No, just let me do it, because if she bites you, then we're in a whole other different ballpark.
I'm going to let you do it.
Yeah, I just need help to,
Okay, you get her front end. Come on, baby.
She's paying all over because
well, you've seen how many, he was hitting her with a mallet all over. Come on, girl. Come on. just need like her.
As the officers watch Maya struggle to get into the vehicle, they can't shake the revolting video from their minds.
Play around with that. That's disturbing, man.
It made me sick to my stomach watching the video.
Soon enough, Officer Orndorff retrieves the mallet that was hidden behind the bedroom door in a brown paper bag. Kimberly hastily leaves with Maya for the vet, and Officer Worcester follows suit. A short while after, Kimberly's son and Elizabeth's boyfriend Austin arrives, unprepared for the chilling revelation awaiting him.
We already got the mallet, so she gave us permission to go get it. So we don't need to go in your room.
Okay, is there a way I can talk to him?
Yeah, can you lower the window?
What happened? Huh?
He's used to hearing about her doing shit to this fucking dog, bro. You can tell by how.
What happened?
You can just tell.
Unwilling to speak any further, Elizabeth shuts Austin out, leaving him with more
That nigga
questions
pussy.
than answers. Thankfully, the officers are more than
Ain't no way.
willing to fill him
I ain't
in.
gonna say
But the
nothing,
question
bro.
remains,
I gotta get to work
can he
here in a
handle
minute
what his
after that.
partner did to his beloved pet?
I got no
What's
time to be
the
pausing.
situation with your girlfriend and the dog?
Really, the dog would kind of isolate herself from her, but not. And I mean, there's never been like, and there's never been an incident like this. The dog's really skittish, and then she used to kind of scare the dog whenever she had first moved over, and then she stopped because she realized how the dog was, and then there was.
She would scare the dog on purpose?
As a joke.
As a joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin appears to be in the dark about what's truly been going on behind closed doors. He never suspected the horrifying secrets that were being kept from him.
I don't know, sometime fall last year, the dog had bit her because the dog had got scared because she had dropped the pan. And then she went to go pet the dog or apologize at the time. And then I guess she bit the dog bit her.
Where at on
He
her
had it
body?
right
on
the
her
first
thumb.
time.
Okay, so it was nothing serious?
Nothing serious. Like, she ended up having to go get checked out, but I mean, it wasn't nothing like
Okay.
crazy.
Did she need stitches or anything?
She did end up having to get her nail popped off just because of the swelling and stuff like that. It was
Okay.
because she got it right on the nail.
Okay.
The bed. I mean, outside of that, ever since then, they've just kind of like kept their, ways from each other, I guess you could say, or however you want to word it.
Let me restart this camera real quick. I slapped the fuck out this nigga too. Hold on. All right, let's go.
Okay. Have you ever seen Elizabeth hit the dog?
No.
Okay.
Having heard Austin's side of the story, officers reveal the brutal reality of the horrors Elizabeth has inflicted.
Did you know your mom put up cameras in the living room?
Yes.
Okay. That camera captured her beating the dog repeatedly with a mallet.
Repeatedly, like how many times?
Multiple. I can tell you, as your mom was showing it to me, after the fifth or sixth one, I told her that was enough, and I just went straight to the bedroom and asked her to come out to speak with me. So I'm going to have to watch it again, see how many exactly.
Investigators later obtained the text messages exchanged between Elizabeth and her boyfriend Austin during the time of this crime. At 2:04 p.m., he messages her saying, "Your computer is in the little open area in my desk." This message is received at the start of Elizabeth committing the heinous act. She replies to Austin with an eerie message an hour later at 3:04 p.m. saying, "Sorry, amor, I left my phone in my bag while I showered. I took a scalding hot shower. Felt nice."
Where did she beat the dog at?
In the head. I'm not sure where else, but definitely the head. Dog had a gash above its eye. I mean, that alone could have killed the dog. That dog's hurt.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me.
Yeah, she's being arrested on felony charges, and those charges will not be dropped. It's not up to your mom. It's kind of like domestic. When it comes to children and pets,
Yeah.
it's kind of like domestic.
No, I understand.
People don't have a choice whether they want to press charges or
This
not.
whole thing is just like
The state picks up the charges. No, I'm just saying.
this whole
This
situation.
nigga
I'm
look,
just,
he look like the
kind of
type, he about to be
shocked.
mad at his mom.
How long you been dating Elizabeth?
Literally, this month's 5 years.
I'm sure it's hard.
Making sense now.
5 years, bro, and y'all
I'm sure it's
staying
hard
with
for
your
you
mom.
to think, she's not the person you thought.
I heard the video say the mom was staying with them, but I think they staying with the mom.
She was if she's doing this to the
because if
dog.
she put Nick,
She's going to be at Orient Road Jail. Okay. Just so you know, because the dog resides here, the judge is probably going to say that she can't come back here.
Yeah.
So that's just to make sure that the dog stays. Can't come back here.
Yeah.
So that's just to make sure that the dog stays safe.
As the officers conclude their conversation with Austin, tension lingers as uncertainty looms over Maya's fate. Over at the vet clinic, Maya undergoes a complete physical analysis, revealing injuries even more horrific than anyone could have imagined. Maya sustained 2 skull fractures and an orbital fracture. She also had numerous fractures to her ribs and spine, which had recently started to heal but were refractured during this recent attack. These findings confirm that Maya had been severely physically assaulted even before the incident captured on camera. While progress has been made, their troubles are far from over, as Officer San Juan from Hillsborough County Animal Control shares some concerning news to the vet.
So I just got phone my sergeant.
Yes.
Because of the fact that we've got repeated incidents, and realistically, if this woman bails out of jail and tries to go back to the house, she's a legal tenant in the house, nobody can stop her. I have to confiscate the dog. So the dog's got to come with me. I realize you started some work already, and she's going to go to an emergency clinic tonight.
The vet also noted that due to the fractures on her face, another kick or strike to the head could potentially have killed Maya, as the impact could have driven the bone into her brain.
So once Maya is stable, she could go back home with mom.
Most likely.
It was like, because if she doesn't know the definitive, she's not turning her over. She needs to go to not just a random kennel.
Yep, no, absolutely.
So if it comes down to it, she can come here and board.
Okay.
Officer Orndorff later reports
They
that
might as
after
well just
meeting
leave
with
her where
Kimberly
she
and Maya
is.
again, he learns
They look
Maya
like
is
they
now
really care and
permanently
they gonna do
blind
the
in
right
her
work.
left eye as a direct result of the severe head trauma sustained. Maya is now permanently blind in her left eye as a direct result of the severe head trauma sustained during the attack. Kimberly also shares a disturbing theory with him that Elizabeth's motive for torturing Maya stems from jealousy over the attention Austin gives the dog. This theory is further supported when Officer Orndorff
she
discovers
probably is jealous. Nobody wants your fat, ugly ass.
that the attack occurred on Maya's 9th birthday. Despite the heartbreak and trauma of the situation, Maya's family finds some relief as justice is served just 9 days later on May 10th. Elizabeth James was charged with 4 second-degree felony counts of aggravated cruelty to animals with a weapon and 6 third-degree felony counts of aggravated cruelty to animals, torture, or torment. She was found guilty on all 10 counts on May 10th, 2023,
9
and
days
sentenced to
before my
5
birthday.
years and 8 months in Florida
5
State
years, 8
Prison.
months. If she do all the time, it might be worth it, but she could have got a little bit more
by
on
3
that.
years of probation. Additionally,
of
she's
probation.
permanently banned from owning animals and is
Yeah.
required to complete anger management classes. Following the incident, Austin broke up with Elizabeth and denied ever knowing about any assault taking place in the household. As for Maya, it was reported that she made a full recovery and was reunited with Kimberly and Austin. A final happy ending to such a harrowing story.
I think when she get out, she gonna try to find her way back to him. I think this might not be our last time hearing about her. Yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this one. 5 years, 8 months. Yeah, that's some time. Imagine getting 5 years and 8 months took away from your life, bro. That's a lot of time, low key. Not even low key to me. That's a lot of fucking time. So, yeah, I ain't gonna drag this on no longer. It's your boy Ant checking out with another one, man. Y'all have a great one. Out.